Hey gamers, welcome back to Square One Games. My name is XONEVANT and we're here to continue our behind the scenes look at Square One Games. We've already went through After Effects, we went through Sony Vegas, and now we're going to be heading to YouTube, which is where obviously you guys see all the videos at. Again, hop into Chrome right here. I've already got YouTube pulled up. Every time I click on my YouTube icon, this is where it takes me because this is where I spend most of my time. And the first thing I would want to do is go ahead and upload the next video. So let's go ahead and hit our upload button. And I will go ahead and select the file. Now I'm just going to select the file from yesterday. It'll just be easier because I actually am recording this now for tomorrow. It's really confusing, but I obviously can't use the file I'm working on now because I'm recording it now. So let's go ready for YouTube, and we'll just pick file 35 again, or episode 35, and we'll open that guy up. Now what I like to do is while this uploads, I like to go ahead and do some of this stuff. Now what you see is preloaded topics right here, preloaded tags I mean, and you see my description is already filled out for the most part, and then my title is already filled out. Now if you're not familiar with how to do this, you can go into YouTube under a different tab and you can go to settings and then go to defaults. When you go to defaults, you're actually able to go in here and pre-template out what you want your videos to say. Now the problem comes with this when you're uploading different things. Like right now I upload the daily dose every day, and then obviously when we get into next month I'll be doing trophies and achievements. So what I do is I go ahead and fill out like a generic description for my daily dose. You can see that some of the stuff is not filled in. That's because I filled that in after the fact. You can see that my subscriber of the day, I don't have the actual subscriber up there because obviously I don't know who that's going to be until the day of. And then I have my social media, and down here I basically have all the things that would comprise a daily dose, right? I've already filled them in. Obviously you separate them by doing the quotations, etc., and then my ad formats, etc., and then you just save that off. And then what happens is every time you upload a video, it automatically will give you that generic description. So all I will need to do then is go in here and kind of fill things out. So I might do, you know, behind the scenes of SOG, you know, and then I think we're on like number 6, and then, you know, get my space in there, and then I think this is episode 36, and then I will come through here, and then obviously I'm on episode 36. I would again just fill this in, whatever it is. Okay, and then whoever my subscriber of the day is, I will go ahead and fill that in too. So we'll just call it 11111 for now, just to make it simple. And then obviously whatever yesterday's episode was, which was episode 35, I would fill that in. And then again, I would fill in the title of that particular video. Okay, and that would pretty much take care of my description. That way I don't have to sit there and fill that in every single time. Now obviously if it were maybe not the daily dose, but maybe it was a trophy or an achievement for another game that's coming out, like, you know, BioShock Infinite or something, then what I do is I pull up WordPad and I will just basically copy a generic description, delete that one, and fill another one in. And I'll get to what this is over here in just a second, but I will just delete that and fill that in. Now with my tags, I try to keep all my tags, pretty much I try to put all the tags that I would ever use for any video, and then I just delete what I don't need. I find it a whole lot easier. So I know this is a daily dose. This is season 1. It's a daily show, a weekly show, a monthly show, and a yearly show. Gameplay doesn't have any gameplay in it, so I just exit out. Has nothing to do with 360 or PS3. Obviously it is Square One Games, SOG, Square One Games. No campaign, no multiplayer. It is a topic because we are talking about behind the scenes. There's no trophies, no achievements, no unlocks, no road to platinum, no road to 1000, no walkthrough, no strategy. We'll keep my name in there, take out my gameplay name. There is a subscriber of the day, and then you see here that it's episode 000. That just lets me know that I got to fill in today's episode. So I would just do episode 36, and then I also do episode 36, because somebody who's tagging this, somebody who's trying to search my videos out, may not put the 036, and I just want to make sure that Google knows that it can find me with either one of those two numbers. So I usually do that. And then I have something here that says enter date here, so I basically just do, not sure what is tomorrow going to be, February It's going to be Tuesday, I believe. My days are so mixed up right now on this stuff because it's kind of bleeding together. And I think it's going to be the 5th, maybe? Either the 5th or the 4th. I don't have a calendar in front of me, so I apologize. Actually, I could probably find that right here, couldn't I? Scheduled February the 5th. Yeah, that's right. So February the 5th. All right, and then I will do, where it says inner title here, I will do behind the scenes of SOG, and then the number, we'll just say 6. And then I would also do again behind the scenes of SOG, and then just 6. That way I'm not confusing to the Google search engines and the YouTube search engines. And then I have something here that says enter how to here, and what I mean by that is, let's say I'm doing like how to upload to YouTube. I will put how to upload videos to YouTube. See what I mean? And I might do tagging, annotations, because this is all the stuff that we're doing today. Annotations. We're also doing descriptions, titles, and we're doing defaults, the default settings, and we'll do settings. So that means that, you know, if you're in the YouTube search engine one day and you put in, you know, how to write descriptions for YouTube videos or something like that, then I have a better chance of you finding my video when you do the search. So you want to put as many of these in here that you can that are relative to your video. You don't want to put anything in here that has nothing to do with your video, because that's against the YouTube community rules. So you don't want to do any of that. So once I have all that done, my video is almost uploaded. Now I have a really fast upload speed. It's almost a 5. So this was, I think, like a 20-minute video, and it's already done. So typically when I upload videos, by the time the video is ready and processed, I'm usually done filling all this stuff in. If you go up to your annotation switch, you can click on that. We'll go ahead and hit the pause button right there for a second. Actually, I'll just turn it down to mute, and I'll show you where I annotate. Now these videos are a little bit different because there's really no annotation through here, because it's just a daily dose. It's not a double dose. But obviously at the end of the video, when I scroll over here, I have one annotation that's around this and one annotation that's around this. Obviously this one will take you back to the previous day. This one will take you to the subscriber of the day, take you straight to their channel. And the way that you do this is you just click on add annotation, and you can go to any of these that you want. I usually just go to spotlight, and then you're able to move this around whatever whichever object you want to annotate. I'm just going to do this kind of wide right here so you can see. Obviously you would just put it around it, right? And obviously that's a little bit too big, but you get the point. You'd put it around it, and then you would pick a link. So you can put when the beginning of the annotation is, when the ending of the annotation is. You would click link, and then you would put in here, you know, whatever link you want to send it to. So in this case, I'd be trying to send it back to the previous link, which will be episode 4. So I'd hit Control C, copy that link, and hit Control V, and then I would start link video at 0, and I would make that open in a new window. That way when you click on it, it'll open in a new tab and continue to play, and that way people can go back and forth from one to the other. And then obviously I would just do the same thing with the subscriber of the day. This one, all you would need to do is just put in their user, like their channel name. This is Darkness5701, and open in a new window. That way when you click on that, it takes you straight to his channel. So that's kind of how I do my YouTube thing. I do still have to show you some more stuff on my channel. So if you go to my channel, actually we'll go back to Video Manager, because once I have it annotated and it's public, I always add it to a playlist. So you simply click on this, you go to Add To, and make sure you put it in a playlist. Now obviously I'm not going to do it now because I would have one more than I need to, but I would add it. That would go to 36 instead of 35, and then immediately I would go to Playlist, and I would go to Edit, and I would scroll all the way down to 35, and this wouldn't be here. This, what you see right here in this notes section, wouldn't be here. I would actually come in and add this note in. So like tomorrow's video, the one you're watching today, would say, you know, uploading to YouTube, the Daily Dose, or something to that effect. It will be in the notes section. That way, when you scroll down this playlist, it'll tell you that, you know, episode 23 is, you know, a Far Cry 3 Let's Play, and the name of the Let's Play is called Rounders, Ninja Vanish, etc. So the note is always really the title of the video. And I do that because if I put the title in the video here, it tends to be a really long title. And when you guys are looking at it on the watch pages, it's very hard for you to tell exactly what it is. So since these are daily doses, and if you're watching every one of them every day, I feel like the generic title is good enough. And you can always come to the playlist and see exactly what the title is. I have my description over here for the daily dose. Obviously it's public, and we're good to go. Now once I have it in my playlist, I click save, and then I go back to my channel, and I always want the current daily dose to be playing on my page. So I'll basically go to edit, and since it's in my playlist, because you can pick all your playlists, these are all my playlists right here. Obviously I want to pick the daily dose, and then I would just scroll all the way down to the very last one. Obviously this should be 36, right? Episode 36, uploading to YouTube, and I would click that thumbnail and then click apply. And that way when you watch my page, you know, if you visit my page on a daily basis, you would always be seeing the current daily dose, if that makes sense. And you can see that I have all my thumbnails here, etc. So that's kind of my page. There's going to be a new YouTube background coming soon, but that's typically all I do. And then the last thing I do is I always go to Facebook and Twitter and post the content there. So if I go back to Video Manager, click on whichever video that I want to post, I Control C to copy the URL. This is how I do it. There's a couple of different ways to share your stuff on Facebook and Twitter. This is just how I do it. And then I come in here and actually paste it, fill it in, and then hit post, and obviously it posts. And when I post on Facebook, it automatically posts it on my Twitter. Let me show you yesterday's right here. See right here, the Daily Dose episode 35. When I posted it on Facebook, it automatically posted it to Twitter. And you can do that from your Twitter, I guess. You can also do it from YouTube. There's a way that you can do it from YouTube where when you post on YouTube, it goes to both. But I like to fill in my own little, you know, spiel with like the subscriber of the day. And if I post it normally, it wouldn't give me that. I have to go in and do that separately. And I want the subscriber of the day to be noticed, so I try to couple it with the actual link to the video, because I feel like that gives this channel a better shot of getting seen, if that makes sense. So I post it to Facebook and Twitter, and then the last thing I do is I come back into my account and I go to Inbox, and I go to Address Book, and I go to Compose. And what I do is I send whoever the subscriber of the day is a personal message that says, hey, you're the subscriber of the day. So if I were going to be sending it to, you know, 1111, then I would put, you know, subscriber of the day. And then I would just come in here and I would just copy all of this and hit Control V. And then this tells me which month that they subscribe to the channel. So obviously I would find that out in my Gmail. I'm currently in the month of October. So if you subscribe to my channel in October, then expect your name to be on the Daily Dose soon. And then I would just come down here and put episode, you know, in this case I guess I'd put 35 because I haven't made 36 yet. And then I would come down here and attach the video that they're actually in. So obviously episode 35. And then I would just send them a message so that they know that they're a part of the channel. So that's kind of how I send out the subscriber of the day. Now sometimes I can't send you a message because for whatever reason your private settings on your end does not allow me to, because you have something that's selected that does not allow me to send you a message unless you are a contact. So if you haven't gotten a message from me but you've seen yourself on the channel, I just wasn't able to send you a message. So that's kind of how that works. So I apologize for that. Sometimes I'll actually go on your main page and leave a comment like in your feed, but I kind of feel like that's kind of spammy, even though I'm not spamming you. I'm just really trying to help your channel out. But I feel like it's, I don't know, it should be a personal thing. It should be a private thing. So I kind of stopped that. So if you don't get a message from me, it's just because I can't send you one. But do check back, especially if you subscribed in October, and you should be able to see yourself up on the Daily Dose. But that's it. That pretty much wraps up the behind the scenes look at what I do here at Square One Games. I've taken you guys all the way through the stuff I use for converting, converting software, After Effects, Vegas, and I've even taken you through YouTube. So now you know how long it takes me to put up these videos and how much how much time I spend on them. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the behind the scenes look at Square One Games. Remember that over the summer I will be launching an official tutorial show for After Effects and Sony Vegas. I'll be covering them both. We're going to be making logos. Maybe we'll do some Gears of War logo where we'll actually make the official Gears of War logo. We might make the Bethesda logo. You guys are more than welcome to send in ideas. I'll have Facebook polls up when we get near the summer, and then maybe I'll have some different logos you guys might want to make. I can show you how to do font matching. I can show you how to do all that stuff. So it'll be very cool. It'll be step-by-step tutorials. And I'll be explaining more of that as we get near the summer, and we can go from there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the behind the scenes, and if you have any questions at all, Facebook, Twitter, let me know, private message, comment. I'll be more than happy to take care of your question for you, give you the answer if I can, and you guys have a very good day. Be good.